Ahoy, mateys! Captain Eric here, and I'm pleased to bring you another unboxing, but this time we are getting our Bikini Bottom box first before our Nick box. This is the first time this has happened, but hey, it was bound to happen at some point with these two boxes coming concurrently. This box is themed around the Krusty Krab. The very first Bikini Bottom box was a welcome to Bikini Bottom type box that, just gave you a little bit of the town, if you will. The second box brought us to Glove World, and the third box is bringing us straight to the Krusty Krab. So let's just. Hey, like I said, I spared no time in taking this off my front porch. Literally, right as the mailman dropped it off, is right when I was pulling in today. So I'm getting this video right out as quick as possible. We are not waiting now that we are all up to date. So I am usually pretty careful with these boxes, as for right now I do keep them, although at some point the storage question is going to have to come into play, and at that point, we'll see what happens. All right. So, as always, Culturefly does a phenomenal job with their design of these boxes, and so far these boxes have followed the same trend, and I'll point those out as we go on. But here we have a nice little postcard design of the Krusty Krab. We got a nice little SpongeBob stamp, and it would be nice to get some SpongeBob stamps for the USPS. Just bringing that out there. We get the same diamond design that we've seen on all of the boxes. And by the way, since starting these unboxes, and I was at a 3x, I've gone down to a 2x, so 40 pounds down. Yay for me. Here we have Steven Hillenberg's signature. I like seeing that. So we get this very similar design for all the boxes, and we get the nice SpongeBob logo with a wood grain design right under that logo. But if we just open up the lid here, you get to see the contents before I do. But anyway, so we can see the contents here, the box. This is great. Now, we'll get to the inside of the box after we've emptied all of our goodies. But being that this is the Krusty Krab box, we have to start with Mr. Krabs himself right here with a nice vinyl figure. Look at that. He has got a nice little wad of cash in his hands. There we go. And this is following the same designs as the other few vinyl figures that we've gotten. What's nice about these figures, and I don't know if anyone has taken these out of the boxes. I don't. I'm one of those people. But the bases on the figures here attach to the other figures. So as you collect these, you can, build out Bikini Bottom with all your characters. What a perfect addition. He's gonna take over space right there. Next, and this is fantastic. I purchased this exact item from Hot Topic a few years ago, but I am glad that this is now getting into more hands. But it is an official I really wish I weren't here right now button. I mean, for those of us who work in the retail district, how many days could you see yourself wearing this? Come on. Look at that. We'll get that right there. And for the small camera people, I don't know what you prefer to look at. You're going to get both. All right, next, my attention keeps coming to this. But this is a Krusty Krab bento box. And for those that don't know what a bento box is, I'm actually going to open this. I have mainly seen these within places like Hot Topic and GameStop, usually designed after an anime of some sort. They're kind of lunch boxes. Got that open. All right, so it's got a nice little handle design here, so you can easily carry this. Now, this, some people might scoff at this kind of design, but if you were walking to work and you wanted to bring this with you, I know that carrying it like this is reasonable, but to keep your food completely level the entire time you're walking, the handles, I mean, this is a great design here. So beyond that, we can open this up to see there's a nice little opening tray here where you can put certain parts of your box. And look, so beyond the fact that I mentioned you put sushi in here, this is the kind of box where you can put your sandwich, or you can cook noodles, pasta, rice. You can put it in this side. You have your spoon here to go with it. You can put sides in here, mashed potatoes, um, you know, beans, green beans, corn, what it like you could build your little lunch, and then any other condiments or anything you like to put up here, you can put on here. Boom. So we got a Krusty Krab bento box. That's pretty cool. Now, I hyped this up. I don't eat that much for lunch at work anymore, so I don't know how much of that I'm going to use, but it's nice to know I have access to that now. They've always been good with with adding kitchen appliances and stuff in this, and I don't think it's going to be any different moving forward. We have a Krusty Krab shirt. Might as well pull it out. This was one of the items teased in their promotional material. So the front of the shirt features home of the Krabby Patty, and that's over in like the pocket area. Oh no, Mountie SpongeBob fell. All right. So that would be like up here. Now on the other side of the shirt, boom, fresh off the grill, and it's got a white design of SpongeBob. So there's the little camera, and then we'll bring it over to the big camera. Look at that. Fresh off the grill. It's actually not that bad of a shirt. I've been um I've been cutting back on the amount of cartoon shirts I'm wearing in public. I don't know why. Just seeing how it feels, seeing sometimes I enjoy those conversations, and some days I don't, so I just started wearing more neutral shirts. But this is something that's so neutral on its own. It doesn't really scream SpongeBob. It just picks a very small amount of colors. It's working with three colors. This is something I really would probably start wearing. Hopefully it's not too big on me now, actually, now thinking about it. Next up, we get a tumbler designed with the Krusty Krab logo. But what's crazy is if you look, the crab is spelled with a C. Ooh, look at that. And look at that kelp shake design. Nice. And if I'm not mistaken, there is a straw that goes with this. Now, with these tumbler designs, what you'd want to do with these straws, if you ever notice, there's always this nub that's supposed to go inside. Hold on, let me take our mystery friend off. Unless you know about this, then it's not too much of a mystery. So you put that end inside the tumbler, you feed the straw in. That way, it locks the straw into place. So you have your kelp shake, and then on top of the straw, you're going to add Sheldon J. Plankton. It's this little. There you go. So now he can sit on your straw trying to steal. Oh, there we go. We got a nice look at him. Yeah, that's great. Wonderful. That's actually out of everything other than the shirt and whatnot. As far as like appliance, I love cups. I love refill. That's great. Out of all of the designs here, I really like this. Is one I'm gonna really enjoy using. I have a lot of cups that I use out in public and whatnot, so I usually bring refillable cups, my own cups. That'll just be added to the list. Next up, we get a little poster, and we're just gonna open it to see what it is. Now, I am not a big poster guy, but this is pretty cool. They printed off the Krabby Patty menu. Now, this is something that instead of putting it up on the wall as is, I would probably frame this and hang that up. That is something I would like to do. But look at that. We got our look at the entire Krabby Patty menu. $1.25 for a Krabby Patty and $1.50 for with sea cheese. $3.25 for a triple Krabby Patty with sea cheese. They're pretty cheap. Coral bits, kelp rings with salty sauce, the Krabby meal, the salty sea dog, the footlong, the sailor's surprise for $3. I don't know. The golden loaf for two with sauce, $3.25, and a kelp shake, $1.25, seafoam soda. It's not that bad. Mr. Krabs has himself a decent looking menu. Speaking of which, the Krusty Krab pizza. It's the pizza for you and me. This is actually a dining mat and coaster set. Oh, looks like there's some tape here. All right. I was able to get this open. Bam, look at that. So everybody can get a little, or is there just one? All right, looks like there's just one dining mat here, and then we get some pepperoni coasters to go around. I aesthetically, I mean, the cardboard pizza box for the Krusty Krab pizza to me, like this, I think I'm gonna get more enjoyment looking at this and displaying this with the mats than I would using them. But it's cute. I mean, this is something that if you have a kid and they have a little one of their little dining tables, how they have the kid table, oh my goodness, that's absolutely perfect for them. Um, as an adult, though, if you're having game night, having little foam coasters like this is not that bad of an idea, especially around the game board. Um, and you could certainly find multiple uses for these items around your home and in your kitchen. Like I've said multiple times, they have always done a great job of just adding Nickelodeon items to your home. All right, getting all of this out of the way. Now, usually this is on top, but we're ending off with this. Culturefly does a wonderful job with adding in these little postcards. If you do not want to keep the boxes and you want to maybe disperse these items out through your home or for your friends and family, but you do want to keep some sort of memento of the box you purchased, that's where you can get this. You can just keep this postcard because the front design usually reminds you of what the box was about, but the back design shows you all of the items you received in that box, so you don't ever have to forget on what came in the boxes. But what's interesting about these SpongeBob boxes is that all of them are pretty much you can take this box apart and turn it inside out to get a design of SpongeBob. So as you can see, the back of SpongeBob has plankton with his control, and the top lid, which I'm going to show you without unplugging my headset or anything, has SpongeBob there holding the Krabby Patty. So the other box had SpongeBob in a Glove World uniform. The first box just, had SpongeBob as well. So it gives you also a different display option. I prefer the original box as it came in. I don't display them with the SpongeBob faces. Um, when I move, which is going to be happening in the next few months, I could change that decision and display them differently. But for now, I'm keeping them as is. But hey, if you're someone who would love to display, just even get more SpongeBob displays in your home, trust me, I have so much SpongeBob in my home that breaking up the monotony once in a while helps in a great deal. But I absolutely, this is a wonderful box. And not sponsored by Culturefly whatsoever. Everything I say is my own opinion with these boxes, but it really feels like you get a good deal with what you purchase. I mean, they give you a lot of cool collectibles, and even if there are some items in these boxes that you might not fully enjoy, there's going to be somebody in your life that you could give that to that they will find enjoyment of. I've done it with some items where my younger brother might enjoy something a little bit more than I would. So here's to another Bikini Bottom box. Thank you, Culturefly, for putting in so much effort into this. Thank you for all of the work you guys have done. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the Captain Eric channel for more unboxings, or if you're just a flat out Nickelodeon or SpongeBob fan, more content coming soon. So I'm signing off for now. We'll see you next time.